Sakuraba on the left with the peach-orange colored trunks. Vernon White on the right. This will be Sakuraba's third mixed martial arts fight. Sakuraba, in his mixed martial art debut, had a no contest against Marcos Silveira, which the fight was stopped too soon in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. There's Vernon Tiger White. And they reversed that decision, and he fought Marcos Silveira in the finals of that same tournament, which happened in Japan. It was the UFC Japan Ultimate Japan 1, and that was December 21st, 1997. So he fought the same guy twice on the same night, and that was how he made his mixed martial art debut. A no contest in the rematch. He armbarred the much bigger Brazilian. So we've got Vernon Tiger White coming out. Now he's got a good low kick by Sakuraba. We don't know a great deal about Sakuraba.
No, we have to find out. We have to find out.
What we do know that he armbarred a great big Brazilian out of Carlson Gracie's team, and that was impressive.
That's what I just want. Oh,
good
that was
left hand by Vernon White, and that rocked Sakuraba.
Nice. Yeah, Vernon fought a lot of Pancras. I know him a long time, since day one that I was fighting in Pancras. I actually fought him also, and but in '93 he fought his first match there. I was right there also. And he's got a lot of experience. And this guy is getting better and better and better all the time.
Because Vernon comes from a Taekwondo background, you've got to say that he would be dangerous standing up with the kicks. But on the ground, because, as you said, boss, he's fought a lot in pancrase. And for those who don't know what pancrase is, it's a hybrid wrestling style that allows palm strikes to the face and closed fist punches to the body. Vernon White has got a lot of fights in that style, and there's a lot of submissions, a lot of grappling, a lot of wrestling. And my partner, Boss Rutan, was a three-time king of pancrase, so he knows a great deal about that. That's a lot like regular mixed martial arts, or what we're seeing here, except in this fight with Sakuraba versus Vernon White, you can punch with a closed fist at the face.
Yep, that's the major difference. Also,
going for a hammerlock there, and
nice.
Vernon White pops out and sprawls back. Sakuraba going for a real good single there, getting the single leg.
Yeah, Vernon is very flexible, very limber, and he escapes from pretty much impossible situations. He's going to put his hip down here. You don't want to be on the bottom with Sakuraba, because otherwise he's going to try to do that armbar again, like the same one as he did with Conan. I was right there, man. I was in the UFC Japan.
And that was amazing, because Conan weighed something like 260 pounds. Sakuraba weighed about 185.
Yep.
Soaking wet, and he got that arm bar, and it was in that rematch, because the first fight the referee stopped it too soon, because Conan started to throw some punches, and Sakuraba shot it for a takedown, and the referee thought that he was dropping from the punches, but he didn't.
Nope.
And fortunately it was reversed. Sakuraba came back. The other contestant on the other side of the bracket was injured, so he couldn't continue. They put Conan back in with Sakuraba. He got the arm bar. So here we are, Sakuraba on top, and it looks like he's in Vernon White's guard, or a half guard.
Half guard, yep.
So Sakuraba really, comes from a pro wrestling background, being from this Takada gym, but Sakuraba is quite a bit more impressive than Takada or Sano, who we saw earlier tonight against Royler Gracie. He's got the mount against Vernon White, who's a pancrase veteran. I'm pretty impressed here.
It is impressive. It is impressive.
But Vernon
looking like he's going to go for an armbar again.
High mount. He almost gave him the roll. He gave him the roll. He got too high on the mount. Vernon standing back up. And Vernon is going to show what a striker does in this position. He lets Sakuraba get up. He could have kicked him.
Yeah, Vernon is too nice of a guy. He's and I'm telling you, he's getting better and better. And
but Sakuraba's single leg takedown, boss.
Nice. Let's see what he does now. Vernon's afraid of a knee bar, because he's got his knee right up and he's protecting it with the other leg. Probably an arm bar. What is it? Let me see.
Sakuraba's got some grappling skill.
Oh yes, he does.
I mean, because the way he spins out of the guard into the side mount, or actually he's like half guard now, or half mount, but he's still on the side. He's very relaxed.
It's probably a good wrestler.
Yeah, that right knee is taped up. Maybe he had a previous injury. Sakuraba did have a collegiate wrestling background,
Okay.
so he does have wrestling skills, but his submission skills or his ability to refuse submission skills and go for submission skills, like he was going for the armbar, and he even had a triangle, but Vernon popped out of it. He popped out of it so quickly. Vernon, on the other hand, is really an exemplary grappler here as well. Getting guard there out of the side mount. Sakuraba getting side mount again. Nice little. Oh, now Vernon turning.
Oh, straight armbar coming up. There we go.
This is bad for Vernon. This is bad for Vernon. Vernon defending well. Oh,
It's still looking good for Vernon.
oh, this is not good. This is not good.
It's not good.
Sakuraba is really impressing me here. Coming out of nowhere with 2 fights.
Oy, oy, oy.
And now he's fighting a pancrase fighter. Vernon gets out. Oh, Vernon really fighting his way to get out of this armbar. Both hands clinched together.
Knock his head off.
Nice escape.
Control him.
A real rough and roll. Sakuraba giving his back to Vernon White. Is Vernon going to go for a choke here, boss?
For sure he's going to go for a choke. Only he forgot to put the hooks in, so he's got rolled now, and now he's on the bottom.
That was slick.
Yep, he forgot to put the hooks in.
Control him, you hear me? Look up to the right hand, look up to the right hand.
Now, this is an awkward position.
Kick him, Vern.
Wow.
Kick him.
Okay. Oh.
This has been a really technical match, and is Sakuraba going to go for a toe hold here?
Hold, yeah, it looks like he wants to get a toe hold.
But he'd be open for a strike there from the other leg in that position.
Vern, he stands up again, you go for the leg.
We hear Trey Tellingman talking to Vernon on the background.
Trey Tellingman, another Lions Den fighter who's experienced at mixed martial arts as well. Sakuraba with a knee on belly position.
He's going to go for that figure 4 again, it looks like. What is he doing? Now, let me see. Yeah.
Again,
He's an arm bars. He likes arm bars. Figure 4s, reverse figure 4s, and straight arm bars. That's what we saw from him until now.
well, right now we're not seeing any strikes from Sakuraba at all. Vernon's in a perfect position to get hit by that right hand, but Sakuraba, obviously, being from a wrestling and submission background, prefers to go for submissions. But Vernon's wide open for punches. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but I think it's like a code that's going on here, because Vernon's not hitting him and he's not hitting, and vice versa. So I think once somebody starts hitting, then the defense will come up.
Well, it's kind of like the Hoyler Gracie versus Sano fight. Hoyler started tapping him, but Vernon's not afraid to kick that knee, and that knee's got some tape on it, so that must hurt.
There's some nice kicks.
Yeah, those aren't just real easy kicks, folks.
No, they have some power in them.
Those are self-defense kicks almost. Sakuraba working to pass the guard and sneaking around into a side mount almost.
Uh-oh.
He's going to go for a knee bar?
Knee bar or arm bar. Not the arm bar anymore.
He might be looking at a knee bar here because he's got Vernon's left leg, but he gives it up because he knows Vernon's ready to counter. He's going for the arm bar. Oh, Sakuraba going for that arm bar.
Nice rolling. No, he doesn't have it.
Vernon White's exceptional defense gets him on top, and now he's got Sakuraba's back again.
You hear me? Don't go forward. I don't want you
Crossface right now. Crossface and try to get at least one hook in.
I want you to stand up.
Now this is where strikes would help.
They tell him to stand up.
Hit him in the left.
Hit him in the body, he says.
Hit him, Vern.
Hit him.
Oh, see, that's what I mean.
Look, left hand. Don't kick.
Oh, Sakuraba ducking under a faked kick, going for a takedown into Vernon's White's, almost into the guard.
Yeah, that was not a good move.
No, but both these guys, I think, are getting a little lazy right now. I mean, I don't.
Fucking ass. I want you to quit playing around. You're playing.
Yeah, there's some good advice from the corner to get him emotionally fired up. I couldn't have said it better myself, boss.
Yeah, I don't know, but probably for the American audience, they're gonna bleep that one out.
Not for videotape.
Last 1 minute.
Nobuhiko Takada looking on at one of his proteges, Kazushi Sakuraba, this time on top, all curled up like a pretzel. Who knows what anybody's going to try here.
A pretzel move, maybe.
The pretzel move.
Sometimes the double pretzel with the sugar on top, that's a very dangerous one too.
Yeah, but with the chunks of salt, I think is the best.
Yeah? Yeah, no, I'm not scared of that. It's too devastating for me. Sakuraba is going for arms. He's an arm man. That's one thing for sure.
See, one thing I like about Sakuraba is that he is, as you say, always going. He's always going for something. Now he's got the mount. Is he going to ground and pound? I don't think so. He hasn't really thrown a strike. He's going to throw the right hand?
He should. Hey, you punched me? No, I punch you.
We only punched him once. Okay, that's the end of the round. Almost like a grappling sparring match, boss. There wasn't a lot of tension in this fight, but it was very technical.
Yes.
Very interesting.
This is what I like to see, you know?
For an aficionado of the sport of grappling, this showed all kinds of escapes, all kinds of positions. We saw the side mount, we saw the full mount, we saw a guy take a guy's back, we saw going for chokes, going for figure four, foot locks, toe holds. We saw a number of attempts here. Two guys that really understand the ground game. The Lion's Den versus Takada Dojo. Picture there, Kazushi Sakuraba getting iced down. And here Sakuraba's going for that armbar. And Vernon really had to fight his way out of this.
But he did it very smart. He pushed the leg off.
Gets that head under the leg. He goes. He doesn't slam him here. And he pushes the arm away.
Second out. Round 2.
Let's see if they turn the heat up now. I'd like to see a little bit of passion out of these two guys. The first one was sort of ice-cold technique. And now there's a strike.
Yeah.
Both men have the right foot in front, meaning they're both southpaws. Vernon White with a fake jab followed by another jab.
Yep. Feeling each other out now.
I think there's respect here. I think both these men are thinking, okay, I saw a lot of what he's got to offer me, but does he have more? Can't be sure. Don't want to make the mistake, which ends up in a submission or a knockout. Although I don't think a knockout's going to happen here. Both men haven't really shown strikes that would give me the clue that a knockout were coming. Although I know Vernon can kick.
Oh, yeah, he can kick. He can punch, too. He can punch, too. We saw him
right there.
landing that punch in the first round.
That was a good right jab. Sakuraba shooting. And Vernon trying to pull him into guard, but Sakuraba had a side mount.
It's Sakuraba knows some good. He has some good wrestling skills. He has nice takedowns. Vernon was defending the other side, and then Sakuraba reversed it. It was pretty cool.
Are we seeing two different styles here? Is there a pancrase style of grappling?
I don't know. They've been around, and they do good in mixed martial arts, but
is it a style? Is pancrase a style?
No.
Just like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a style?
No, I don't think so.
Because so many different, like I know you grapple differently than, let's say, Vernon White does. So there's all different kinds of styles of grappling within the sport of pancrase.
Yeah, but pancrase, and they will go more for submissions than striking, I guess. But also jiu-jitsu, they say Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I think it's...
They do the same.
Like Taktaro said, it's jiu-jitsu. It's like, he said, what do you do, a Russian sambo? And Oleg said, I'm doing sambo. There's no Russian sambo, I'm doing sambo. There's no Brazilian jiu-jitsu, it's jiu-jitsu.
Right.
So, and they adapt some things, and you got, of course, the Gracie jiu-jitsu was different, but...
yeah, Gracie jiu-jitsu, now there's a strike.
Here we go.
Now, I think Brazilian jiu-jitsu is different than Japanese jiu-jitsu because Japanese jiu-jitsu is like a full karate system which has got punches, kicks, and everything else. What's he doing? He's got the arm pretty tight, and he's got the foot where he's trying to buck Vernon's other hand away. He's almost got it. He's almost got it, boss, because Vernon doesn't have his two hands clinched together.
He just has to keep holding his shin bone, the back of his calf, and then it's okay. But if Sakuraba can wipe it off like this, but this is okay. Nice.
Sakuraba's got a little mouse under his right eye. It must have been from that jab of Vernon White, because Vernon has got a pretty decent jab there in that right jab. Okay, Vernon looks like he's going to punch. That was a good shot to the left or the right ear of Kazushi Sakuraba. Sakuraba doesn't want to stay here.
He should continue. Why doesn't he continue with strikes right now? Just keep hitting him. Set up, make.
He's going for the choke here, but he doesn't have the hooks in.
No.
So Sakuraba can bring he's got one hook.
Here we go.
Oh, the Sakuraba busting his way out. Sakuraba, nice.
Very beautiful.
Sakuraba has got such a unique little style of staying in close in these little twists and turns. I don't think Vernon has dealt with a guy that has these little tricks in his flavor.
Yep.
Sakuraba is like a different flavor. That's why I asked about styles. Vernon is probably used to a certain style of grappling, but Kazushi Sakuraba is giving him different kinds of angles here.
Yep.
And his escapes are different.
Yeah, he's got good preventing techniques too, you see?
And because
keeps the elbow low, make sure that Vernon cannot catch the elbow right now. Good escapes, good attacks.
He's got tricks that Vernon may not have seen before. And he's got a real good single leg takedown. Let's see if he can make this into flip Vernon over. And one thing I like is that when he goes for the single leg, if he doesn't have it all the way, he relaxes his arms. He doesn't burn energy trying to grab it and muscle the guy. Like right there, he gave it up.
He gave it up and take the figure forward.
He's going for Kimura lock. He's got his back to Vernon White. If Vernon gets that right hand open, he can throw the right hand and hit him, but Sakuraba trapping the leg. Sakuraba going down. Oh, that was beautiful.
And he escaped again. Vernon is doing a great job, too, in escaping all the submission attacks of Sakuraba.
But if there... Oh, no. This is not... I think if there is a code about submissions over strikes, they might want to just break that code right now and let them fly, because they're shutting each other down a little bit. Sakuraba is... Oh, Sakuraba's got moves.
Beautiful. Look at this. It's kind of complicated right now.
Here we are in a reverse pretzel with salt and sugar on top.
That's it, right there. With a little lime on the side. Oh, knee bar.
Sakuraba ducking down. He just gives his back openly to Vernon White. He's not even afraid of the rear naked choke. Not even.
No, but like I told you before, it's with the gloves. If you got a normal defense, it's very hard to choke somebody with the gloves.
But he's got the hooks. He got one hook deep in, but Sakuraba's going to roll out. Oh, but Vernon's got. He's got the right arm in. Oh, he's got it in, boss. Except for Sakuraba's he's got his chin down, but still he can create pressure. Sakuraba spins out. Oh, Vernon knew he didn't have it. Vernon knows how to use his energy economically.
Yeah, it's because he's been in a lot of fights. And, straight arm bar again.
He's been in 10 times as many fights as Sakuraba, but to me, this is about an equal match.
Yep.
I would have to say...
Actually, Sakuraba is attacking way more.
Exactly, he's attacking more because he's got these weird twist takedowns that he goes for a submission and it turns into a takedown. And he's just got open disregard for turning his back to Vernon White and not even worrying about an armbar or a rear naked choke.
Last 3 minutes. Last 3 minutes.
3 minutes left in this really, really highly technical and superbly executed grappling match. Vernon Tiger White on top, Kazushi Sakuraba on the bottom. Oh, there he goes. He almost got that one.
Put your hips down.
Sakuraba moving forward.
Whoa, nice.
Double underhook. That's a good position for Vernon. Now he should knee him to the ribs.
Get him on his back. If he can get him on his back right now, he can
get a neck crank. Exactly. He could get a neck crank if he got him on his back. But Sakuraba, he's got nothing doing.
Stand up and knee him to the head, or knee him to the
ribs. Yeah.
To the ribs.
Because if he can lock those hands, Sakuraba's smart by keeping it down low. Oh, he gives it up. Why? Oh, that was a good position, but Sakuraba kept so relaxed and down low.
Yeah, it's strange. We should ask him later on why he gave it up.
Yeah. We're here live at Yokohama Arena. Stephen Quadros with my partner, Bas Rutten. Good knee to the body.
You see now, that's something that he should do way more. See how relaxed Sakuraba looks.
Sakuraba going for a Kimura out of the... And Vernon chopping away to get out of it. Vernon started to punch away. I think he felt maybe that was going to lock, and he knew he had to punch. He had to break that code.
Is it a little less punch, a little less punch.
Okay, good sprawl there by Vernon. Vernon pulling guard. Sakuraba stacking up.
Yep, half guard's going to be broken now. It's a very technical fight. Very, very good attempts, good defense.
I think
good escapes.
Up until this point, this is one of the most technical grappling matches up to this point that I've ever seen in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
I can't think of another one prior to this fight that has been more technical. I mean, you've seen a lot of and participated in a lot of very technical matches, but Boss, you were like the hammer in Pancrase. They were afraid of your strikes. And then you got good at submissions.
Yeah.
But this is highly skilled.
Both of them.
Sakuraba loading up there with the right hand. Vernon getting ready to scoop back, and that's a beautiful move by Vernon White, pulling out the back door. But Sakuraba could go for a footlock, but he doesn't. Vernon going for that choke again. But his legs have to be down low, and Sakuraba has turtled up his knees into his body.
Wow.
End of round two. An impossibly technical match. Both men really, really relaxed. It's funny because they look like they're not expending any energy at all, but they are.
Yep.
But it's in the ability to initiate attack and not expend energy at the same time that makes both these guys well above expert status at grappling.
He's so relaxed, you know. That's also a key factor, the same that we saw with Rosemelon. They're so relaxed, and because of that, they have a lot of stamina, no stress.
Okay, round three now. Let's see. Okay, this is the final round. They touch gloves. Let's see if we see strikes in this round, because the grappling, they've basically neutralized each other.
Yeah, for Vernon to win, he should go for strikes.
Because Vernon, the few strikes he's thrown, he's created a little bit of a mouse. Oh, nice high kick attempt by Vernon Tiger White, but he slipped back. So now I think they're going to start getting down and dirty, folks. I think they're going to start going for it. I think all the code about straight grappling only. Sakuraba, good kick to the body, was blocked by the arm shields there of Vernon White, but they're starting to let him fly now. But it's that jab of Vernon White. That's the effective thing. Vernon's got a punch now. He's going to. They're really starting to chop now with the kicks. Both men coming out kicking. It's all about the mind at this point. Whose mind will win the fight? One man has to dominate the other in order to win.
Nice.
Oh, that was so tricky, the timing of that, because he waited till Vernon to get into a position where he looked like he's going to throw a kick, then he shot in.
Perfect.
Looks like Sakuraba may be going for a knee bar, Boss.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but you let it go. And I don't think you can knee bar Vernon. Not easy. This is like a Pancrase thing. They do a lot of leg locks.
Pancrase, yeah, a lot of leg locks. I mean, the Pancrase fights I've seen, lots of leg locks.
They actually took the heel hook out.
Oh, really? Because
yeah,
it's too easy to hurt somebody?
Oh, yeah. Everybody started breaking their knees, shin bone. Everything came along, and then they said, you know what? Let's get the heel hook out. Now, let's see what's going to happen here now. It's been a chess match, the whole fight.
Okay, now listen to the audience.
Yep.
or the lack of participation from the audience. In this fight, I think there's a level of appreciation from the audience.
I know, like in all the other countries in the world, around the world, everybody knows better. So do this, do that, do this, do that. Here, they just let the fighters fight.
Okay, he's trying to put the double hooks to spring him back.
Nice.
That was on the top of the head. Vernon has great defense for the strikes in this position, but nothing's going to happen. It's all up to Sakuraba. Sakuraba started to chop now with punches.
And he got some solid striking.
Sakuraba is probably going to go for that left arm in an armbar, boss.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for that left arm. I think he's going to have to set up a strike, so he can't just do it on straight grappling. If he just tries to out-grapple and work for the submission without strikes, it's going to be very difficult against Vernon Tiger White. Vernon has got too many answers to the questions Sakuraba's asking, so Sakuraba's going to have to dig into the striking tool bag and start softening him up with at least distraction punches. There it is, to the body. Now he's got that right wrist trapped.
Like he's want to go for a hammerlock. A Kimura, you guys.
Vernon pulled right into that and pulled out of it.
Beautiful.
A great escape by Vernon Tiger White. He was in potential trouble there.
Beautiful escape. I'm telling you, this is a good match.
I really think this is a good match for you and I and other aficionados and practitioners and fans of the sport, but to the general public, they may not understand this match.
I know what you mean, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, they should.
Because the general public is going to say, well, wait a minute, these guys just laying on the floor. They don't know what they're going for, but you and I being practitioners, we know at least that they're going for an armbar or whatnot. But technically, you can't get much better than this.
No.
You really can't.
And he escapes the Kimura again. It's he keeps escaping. I wonder how this is going to end.
Vernon is all but given up on trying to choke Sakuraba. All his attempts at choking were futile. He never even got him in trouble.
Last 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes left in the fight, folks. It looks like this fight may be destined for a draw. If it keeps going like this, this will be a draw.
Yeah, it has to be a draw because everybody, you know, they put equal amounts of submissions in there. So it should be a draw right now. Okay, Sakuraba got the takedowns, but then Vernon got the reversals, the escapes. He's got a few good shots.
Now watch when Vernon goes for that. Now he's got a face crank here, but it's only going to cause Sakuraba to roll one way or another and get out of the technique. Always thinking. These guys are always thinking. And look how Sakuraba defends the move to where he's on top now. Sakuraba, his little moves, boss, impress me so much. It's almost like it's almost as if Sakuraba instinctively knows which way to turn when Vernon tries something.
Yeah, he's got some serious submission skills, and
he really does.
Wrestling skills too.
Well, you can tell that this guy has spent innumerable hours on the mat with. If it's pro wrestlers that he's been grappling with, then I got to say that they've been good teachers for him because he comes from pro wrestling. Oh, not good, not good. If he gets that leg over Vernon White's head, this is going to be a tough position for Vernon.
Ooh.
Oh no, Vernon might have just rolled right into an armbar here.
Yeah.
Sakuraba's got both legs in position. Vernon may be in trouble here. Vernon has got to really make sure. Oh, he's got him.
He's got the armbar.
Sakuraba. Oh my God! Out of nowhere, Katusha Sakuraba has submitted Vernon Tiger White with a straight armbar out of nowhere, boss.
Unbelievable. Bang, and there it was.
He rolled. He kept going back to the well, until finally, and he's got to be paying him tribute and respect here. He knows he was in with a formidable grappler in Vernon Tiger White. Vernon rolled, and it happened to be the wrong way on this particular juncture. Sakuraba locked it out. He got position. He didn't crank it hard. He didn't want to hurt the guy.
Beautiful. He had the elbow on the right side, on the good side, that's what I mean, to finish somebody.
My God, who is this guy? Katusha Sakuraba coming out of nowhere, fighting 2 fights against the same guy in Silveira, and fighting Vernon Tiger White, one of the top contenders in Pancrase, rolling around with him on the mat, slowly turning up the heat and armbarring him. Amazing.